Hello and welcome, one and all. For our friends, especially in this part of the region, Southeast Asia, it's close to evening time. So, all our friends from the ASEAN countries, almost good evening and or late good afternoon. To our friends from the other parts of the country, of the world, good day and good morning and good noon to all of you. Welcome again to our weekly sessions with AcadAsia. Today is actually what we call Technology Tuesdays. Okay, so this is part of our new series of webinars that we conduct. We used to only have our regular webinar Wednesday fireside chats, but now we're introducing several new events. And this week we have our Technology Tuesday. So every Tuesday, once a month, we'll be inviting all our friends from all over, educators, administrators, school owners. If you want to learn a little bit about EdTech, please join us for Technology Tuesdays once a month here on AcadAsia. Okay, again, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Roy Platon. I am one of the co-founders and chief community officer for AcadAsia Singapore. We're a mission-driven EdTech business, and AcadAsia is here to empower educators like you everywhere. So today is actually our maiden episode for Technology Tuesday. So again, thank you very much. I'd like to say hello to our friends, of course, our friends from Indonesia. Hello, terima kasih for joining us here. We have also our friends from Singapore also. Hello, Kate. And we also have, of course, our friends from Philippines, from Quezon Province, from Batangas City, San Fernando, Pampanga, Maya Pagwengi. I don't speak Kapampangan, but hello to you also. And of course, from Rizal Province, Antipolo, and wherever you are, thank you so much again for joining us today. Oh, we have our friend Meena from India. Hello, good evening to you. All right, fantastic. So Technology Tuesdays actually allows us here in AcadAsia to showcase various tools and technologies that you can use to further improve and enhance your education and learning experience and your teaching practice. In particular, for our maiden session today, we want to showcase our new feature on AcadAsia. Recently, we've launched the latest version of our platform, and I hope all of you have registered and have tried it. It's much faster now, loads much better, and so many interactive tools. But today I will put special emphasis over the next 45 minutes on our certificate issuance service using the blockchain technology known as certifiED or certifiED. Okay, so that's what I'll be featuring today. But of course, for many of you, if you do not have an AcadAsia account yet, I highly recommend that you do. Go to www.acadasia.com, register, and follow along with me if you can. So let me share my screen, and then towards the end of the session, we will have some question and answer portion. So after I give my demo about the technology that I'll be showcasing today, we will flash a Mentimeter link so that you can actually post any of your questions there. And of course, you can also post your questions here in the chat thread. We're visible on all our social media platforms. And we can actually answer your questions as they come in. All right, so let me start. I will share my screen, and I'm very excited to present to all of you the latest AcadAsia platform. Okay, let me move here, share my screen. All right, so again, okay, I'll showcase to you the courses that we have on offer. So again, I'd like to repeat, if you do not have an AcadAsia account yet, please come in and sign in and log in here. Or if you have not created an account yet, you can click on the sign up button and it will lead you to the sign up page. And of course, be mindful of selecting your role. If you are a teacher, educator, please select the teacher role. And then you can also use AcadAsia as your learning management system if you like. All paid members get the learning management system for free. And you can also enroll your students. So if you have any students you want to onboard and have them take courses that you've created here in AcadAsia, you can have them sign up as students. But for your purposes, most of you are teachers. And of course, for our school owners, administrators, registrars, institutions who are interested in looking at the certified platform, you have to sign up as a partner. And we're only assigning very few partner accounts per school or per institution so that you can have full access to the certified platform. So what do we mean by this? So for example, if I wanted to verify a credential, any of you can do this yourselves. So let's say I earned this credential by completing a course on AcadAsia. And consequently, if you're an institution who wants to do the same, we can offer this as a service to your school. And for example, here I know, let's say, the certificate ID, and I can check. And it says, oh, there is a certificate here, so I can check. So I go, okay. And this is an example of a certificate of completion. This is a test certificate, and it looks like this. Okay, so you don't need, to log in to actually verify a certificate that has been completed by the participant, but you can use this for your institution so that you can actually issue digital certs yourselves. So let's say they attended a seminar of yours or a webinar, they completed non-academic certificates or extracurricular activities, you can actually issue these certs to your attendees and they can view it this way. But only eligible, this feature for building credentials. You can verify, any person can verify, but to build credentials, you have to sign up as a partner. Okay, so for now, you can try signing up as a teacher. And then once you log in, the first thing you will see, of course, is our many features here. The main features you'll see is Colabed, DesignEd, and Skillad. These are three main features. And if you're a partner account, then you will see certifiED as the additional feature that you will have. And of course, the verified credential and the other services will be coming very soon. Okay, so here on your left menu, you have various features here. Don't forget that when you first create your account, make sure to complete your profile. Okay, so I have a sample teacher here, partner Jane Doe. She has a partner account. Don't forget your beautiful faces or handsome faces. Okay, upload your picture. Complete your first name and last name, your username and identity proof. Very important when you're creating your accounts. We need to verify that you are indeed part of a school or institution. So make sure that here, when you edit info, you upload either your school ID or your staff ID or your teacher's license from your government. Okay, so you just upload any image of that and that can serve as your identity proof. After that, your contact information, make sure you have your email account, your zip code for the city you're in, and of course the country. For example, this is a Singapore account. And finally, to complete your profile, professional details, very important. Your profession, let's say you could be teacher here or you could be the partner assigned to the institution. Here, your school. When you click here, edit info, you can select the school. So let's say if we choose Pampanga, let's see if we have here. We have various schools from the Pampanga region for our Kapampangan friends in the Philippines. Of course, if you have Indonesian schools or Indian schools, just type, let's say, Bangalore School of whatever, and just add your organization. Right? You can also do that. And then here in your education stage, what stage you're teaching. Okay, you're teaching K-12 or higher, tertiary, or preschool, then save. Once you've saved all your profile details, then you can move on to accessing all the complete features here. Of course, by membership, we highly recommend you upgrade to the silver account so that you have more features. You can still use the free accounts, but you'll be limited to only a few courses here in Skillad. Silver accounts are very reasonable, very affordable, only $29 per year to start. Okay, so very affordable, not even 4 Starbucks coffees, okay, in a year. Very affordable. So I suggest you upgrade at least to the silver account. If you are an institution and you have many teachers and students that you'd like to issue certificates to, most likely you will have to upgrade to the platinum or enterprise account. All right, so once you create your account, the first thing you'll see is Colabed or Colabed. And here you can actually collaborate with various institutions and schools and teachers all over the AcadAsia network. Okay, so we have a lot of member teachers here. It's like your news feed or your thread, and you can see a lot of discussions and a lot of people posting, asking questions, and you can share your best practices in terms of your uh, community of practice in terms of what are you doing to help, let's say, improve your learning and teaching skills. So here you can chat, and then of course you can join various communities. Okay, so here if you go to the communities tab, if you are a paid member, you can create your own communities. But if you're not paid, then you can join many of the public communities here. So we have our customer support, we have some Indonesian communities here, and then we have other communities such as the AcadAsia Teacher Spaces, which is another set of events. So you may want to join this. This is basically our chit chat, hello, how are you sessions, and you're welcome to join these communities here. Okay, in addition to that, when you enroll in Skillad in any of our courses, we also have our course discussions. So in each and every course, you can actually join a course and view the discussions here. So for example, the importance of continued professional development, you can share your thoughts here. Okay, so a lot of interesting features here in Colabed. If for some of you who have been with us in the beginning, this is actually something that we incorporated into the accreditation platform. We used to use separate messaging platforms, but now we're able to do it all within this Colabed platform. And soon, when the mobile app, which is coming soon, perhaps by end of September, we'll be able to chat with each other directly. Okay, so again, this is just a test account. In my real account, I have a lot of messages and notifications, and we'll be able to chat with each other on mobile and chat with your friends. We can connect. So for example, if I wanted to connect to someone, let's say if I wanted to connect with teacher, let's say Gail, for example, if I search and let's say I know Miss Gail, I can connect with her here. I can add her as a connection and I can chat with her. And let's say, let's look for some of other teachers in other communities here. Teacher Princess. So she's a teacher from Misamis. I've connected with her in my other account, but you can connect with her. Okay, so again, an opportunity to collaborate and expand your teacher community wherever you are. Oh, hello, Rosemary. I like your post, and I'll try to comment here and say hello. Okay, even though this is Teacher Jane, I'll message you from another account later. All right. So that's Colabed. Now, let's say I wanted to upskill. I wanted to upgrade my knowledge and improve my practice as a teacher. Go to Skilled or Skilled, and here you'll see all the courses available to you for your upskilling and continuing professional development. If you're on the free account, you'll only see about 20. But if you're on the paid upgraded account, you'll see all 160 plus courses that we offer. You can filter them by various categories, levels, languages. So let's say if I wanted to see all the Indonesian courses, if I click here, so we have translations in Indonesian here, and you can feel free to enroll in any of the courses you're eligible to. Okay. Some of the courses are paid. I think we have a couple of paid courses here. If I type here STEAM, for example, we have a course from STEAM. So some of the courses have some pricing. You can go ahead and purchase that if you like. Or if you upgrade to the paid account, those courses will also become eligible and free. So if I type, let's say here, importance. Okay, so this is one of our courses, both very popular, a lot of enrollees here. Importance of continuing professional development. For example, I've already completed this course. I can view it. And here I can just complete all these lessons, and then I will get my certificate. Okay, so for example, if I had gone through this course and completed it, towards the end, I should see a congratulations, you've completed the course. Okay, this is just a screenshot because I completed this some time ago. And then when you complete the course, you will see in your profile, okay, for example, I go back to my profile here. There's an item here called certificates in your profile. If I click here, then this is the certificate of completion that I have already completed this course. And I will show you how, as institutions, you can issue your own yourselves. But as a learner, as a participant, this is how your certificate will look like. So again, certificate of completion. There's a QR code, there's a URL, and lots of other information here that you can add, the skills you've completed, about the course, etc. Okay, so there's really a lot. And then, of course, underneath, you can share this. We have different share buttons in various social media. If I click on this green one, you have all the social media um, sharing options available to you. And of course, you can also do use the popular ones like on LinkedIn or even on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, etc. And then other than that, underneath, if you want, let's say as an institution, you want to showcase, let's say your next course or your next event, you can also post some marketing material here. So the powerful option here in the certification system of ACAD-Asia's certified system that allows institutions to issue certs is you can also promote your next event. You can attach a video, you can put a poster, you can even have a short description of the next event, which is today, and then you can sign up for free. Okay, so maybe some of you have already completed some of our courses before. Very easy to sign up to here. You can just point it to a landing page and they can sign up this way. Okay, so again, very powerful tools. And before, it used to be quite difficult to do this, but we at ACAD-Asia understand that institutions need this kind of service. Very important to have a way to digitally verify your cert, which is why we've enabled this for all our partners. Okay, so that's something that you can do in Skillad for today's session. If you would like to earn a certificate, don't forget to enroll here. This is our course for this session, Technology Tuesday, certifiED Digital Credentialing Made Easy. Once you have your account, again, very easy to enroll. And then once you're enrolled, there's a course discussion here if you'd like to join the course discussion. And here, just complete all the lessons. You're doing it now. There's a reflection that will be required and an exit survey. Once you complete all of this, you'll get a similar certificate. Okay, so that's all available on Skilled. But then you might be asking, okay, Roy, how do we build the cert? How do we insert it in the course? That's a good question. You need two tools for that. You need DesignEd and certifiED. So you build the course in DesignEd or Designed. So here is an example of our very easy one-page course builder, much easier than other learning management systems to produce a course, very easy. You can just put a simple title. So let's say Introduction to Credentialing, let's say, for example. And then we have a course description. And then if, let's say, for example, I did save this, then you can have the certificate option here where you can actually add the certificate. So I won't build this for now. I'll just show you, let's say, from my teacher account. If I go to my dashboard, yes, it's okay. We can leave this for now. And Skilled shows you all the courses I'm participating in as a learner, but DesignEd shows all the courses I've built. So here I go to courses created. Let's say I built this course, let's say Science 101. If I click here and build it, so this is the content for Science 101 as we're building the course. And then let's go to the next option. Let's say I complete this and click next. You'll see the certificate of participation. So here, this is how we enable the certificate. So in this course, if there's a certificate attached, we can disable or enable. And then here you'll have a drop-down menu where you can actually add a certificate that you've built on certifiED into your course. You can put a passing score, you can add other descriptions here, but that is how you attach certificates to a course. Okay, so how do we do that, Roy? How do we build this certificate? We build it here in certifiED. Okay, so we'll leave that for now. All right. So here, when you come into certified, you'll see that, again, you have to be a partner level, okay, minimum silver and up, and you will see various menus. Okay, so here on the Certify dashboard, you see, let's say, the setup of, let's say, the certificate templates you've built. So here we see the total number of templates. Internal templates refers to certificates that you have created to be added in a particular course. So the certificate we saw in Science 101, that's a template that's available here. Or you can also have external templates. External templates are certificates that are not connected to any course, but let's say in your school or in your institution, let's say I have another LMS and I have a way to see if my learners have completed, but I need a way to issue the blockchain cert to them. Then you can issue the create a template and issue certs directly for that external course. Or let's say you had a seminar or webinar and you want to issue a certificate on the blockchain to all those who attended the seminar. This allows you to issue external certificates to them, meaning not having to be connected to a Acadesia course. That's okay. And then you see number of certificates awarded for internal and external, and then other data, who's opened it, who's viewed it, who's clicked the marketing button. Okay, so this is your dashboard. In your templates, you will see here, these are all some of the sample templates that you've built, and you can create the certs here very easily. Again, this used to be very difficult to do, but now we've made it super simple for institutions to build their certificates. And then if you want to see here, let's say before I go in depth, the certificates you have issued. So for example, there's a degree in finance, there's a grade 5 passing certificate. You'll see all the certificates you've issued here. And in fact, I can even view it. Let's say it's a grade 5 certificate. I click on the icon, and this is the certificate I issued to this learner on this date and time with all these qualifications and certifications. Okay, so again, very easy to build and view and verify. Okay. All right. So let's say if I wanted to verify, last item here, marketing. So here you wanted to attach, let's say, various marketing items here or things that we'd like to promote the next event. This is where you add those templates. So if you recall, if I'll go back to our certificate here, you see all these interesting banners and posters and video. You can add those elements here in the marketing side of your certificate. Okay, so again, very powerful tools. And all of these are built in real time on the blockchain. Okay, so why is it important to have the blockchain? That QR code you see here, that URL link, is because then it becomes immutable, meaning cannot be tampered with, cannot be edited, cannot be changed. So someone from, let's say, another school or another institution, they cannot pretend that they went to your institution. Okay, so for example, if you know in the Philippines, there used to be a popular place called Recto. And in this place, you could actually get forged certificates or fake certificates. Okay, but here, this solves that problem because then you cannot pretend that I graduated from this prestigious university, or you cannot pretend that I graduated or completed this training program. Okay, so if it's just a PDF, it's very easy to change the name. But here, because it's on the blockchain cert, it's almost impossible to actually do anything to tamper with the certificate. Okay. Of course, you as a controller of the administrator of the certificates, if let's say there's a typographical error, if you wanted to change the name of the cert, you can do that and reissue. But aside from that, it has an official change. Anyone else cannot. Okay, so for example, let's try to verify a credential, for example, here. So let's say, again, I know let's say the certificate of somebody, let's say certificate ID number, just a test. So this is an example of our Acadesia cert. It's validated. If you scan this QR code, you can also look this up. If you type in this URL, you can also look this up and you will be directed to this official cert. Okay, but then I want to verify. I want to make sure that this person, Miss Serena, actually earned the certificate. So she will give you her identifier, usually the email ID, to verify that this is really Miss Serena's certificate. Okay, but let's say right now it's not verified. For example, I did not know. Let's say I type my own email address or someone else's just to check, and if we verify, it's not verified. So meaning the value entered does not allow for the correct verification. Okay, so you have to get this from Ms. Zarina. Let's say I know her correct verification. I know her real email address and she gave it to me. So if I click her correct email address, it belongs to her. And if I click verify, then yes, now we verified that she is really the owner of the certificate. Okay, so that is how we check, aside from viewing here that it's obviously Miss Zarina's certificate, that indeed this was issued to her. And in fact, I can even view all the credentials that was issued to her. So she's completed many, and I know she's completed all these certificates, all these training programs. So for your institutions, you can do the same thing. You can actually build this, and I'll briefly demo how this is done. So if we go back again to certifiED, I'll just use an existing template for now. Okay, so you can add a template new if you want, or you can use existings. So let's maybe try adding a template. Okay, so for example, in the test template, again, you need to have a partner account for this. So let's say we call this the test template cert1, for example. And then let's say I'm the signatory. So you can have your principal or your dean to be the signatory here. If I enable it for internal credentials, then you enable it. This will be connected to a cert. If it's not connected to a certificate, then you can actually disable this. You can issue this for your own webinar or your own seminar that's not connected to a course in Acadesia. You can do that. Then here in select image, you can just upload any sample of, let's say, your design for your own school. So let's say your school has a design for your certificate with your logo, etc. You can add this and save, and then you can actually manipulate and add other elements to the cert from that. Okay, or aside from uploading your own design of the certificate background, you can also build one using the Canva module already built into the cert. Okay, so read, and then we will allow and allow. Yes, I did. So allow the cert, allow. Okay, it's because I'm using I'm using incognito. But if you do that, it will allow you to build the cert. So let's just go back. I'll try editing the cert using an existing template. Okay, so let's say if I go back here, I'll use an existing template for now. So let's say we wanted to edit the grade 5 passing certificate. Let's try editing this. Okay, so this certificate was built here, but I can actually edit this from Canva, right? So here, okay, what I'll do is I'll just use my other account to do this. Very easy. I'll stop sharing for a moment and really quickly demo this. But basically, you can build the cert. You can insert your full name, signatory, etc. So one moment. Let me just share a different screen so that you can see how I actually build the cert. I'll go to this window. I'll go to my other account here, and I'll share this. Okay, so this is my other account that the cookies are enabled. I have a lot of templates here. So if I go to templates, again, you need to use a browser that allows you to save cookies. Do not use incognito. And then let's try building our sample cert. So test template 1, signatory is me. Let's say it's for an external activity. Let's say it's another webinar. I go into Canva. I can build the cert from here. Yeah, just one moment. It'll load. And while we're doing this, this allows you really very easily to actually build a certificate from scratch, or you can upload your own. So for example, I usually use this as a template. And then let's say I remove this title. It's a different title. Let's say I'll leave this blank for now. I'll demonstrate how it can be connected to the event that you have. And then let's say we'll remove the name. Congrats. Let's say this is a certificate of attendance, for example. Okay, and then we have, let's say, principal. All right. And then we can even upload the logo of your school and then publish. And once you save this very quickly, let's assume this is your design for your certificate. It's already embedded here. And then from here, you can start adding different elements. Okay, for example, I want the recipient's name. Notice here, there's an element here. If I click on full name, I can move this around. So let's say I want to make this font bigger. Let's say we make it 50. Let's say I want to change the color. Let's say I want it orange. I click here and then click this color as orange. And notice the color also changed. So this is the full name. I can change the alignment so that it's left aligned so that it aligns to the bracket. And then you can add, let's say, the certificate title. Let's say there's a particular title of the course or webinar. You can put that here. Again, you can change the fonts. Let's make this 60. Let's make this color blue. So again, very easy to build your own course here. Okay, so, and then you can even select the fonts. Let's say if I want my favorite font, Lato, it changes the font and you can put it here. And then even adding the QR code. So this makes it even more secure and more digital. I get the QR code here. Let's say I can even increase the size. So very easy to add all these information. Let's say the URL. You can also add this here. Let's say we put this underneath over here. And then if we click save, it saves your design as your certificate. And then you can start issuing the cert. So now we have our template. If I go back to the certified templates, then I can start awarding the certificates to various people. So this is our template. We can view it. If I preview it, it will look something like this. I did not add the different data here, but you can. And then we can also award. So let's say if I wanted to award the certificate, I can click here. So I can award individually. So let's say this is the certificate attendance. You can name the student's name one at a time and the email and send one by one. You can enter the number of validity days. So let's say it's only good for 1 year, 365 days. You can enter the number of hours in the course. It's 8, let's say 8 hours for that course, passing score. You can add various skills. So let's say they learned reading comprehension. And then let's say they also learned teamwork. So various skills. This will also appear on the cert if you like. And then you can add further descriptions over here. And then you can issue it from here, or you can also submit. If you click submit, it will award to the single person. Or if you wanted to upload via list, there is a CSV file or a comma separated value file. It's similar to an Excel sheet or a spreadsheet. You can upload this and you can issue it to multiple learners or multiple participants. Okay? So that is a quick demo. After you've done this, let's say if you click submit, I won't do it now because this is a live certificate. Okay, so if I issue this, it will be released to all those with the email address, and they will receive it in their email and view it as a certified credential. So for example, if I clicked and viewed, if I look at, let's say, my templates here, if I look at certificates and I see who I issued my certificates to, these are the various certificates that have already been awarded. So you can see all of that here. Okay, so that is, in a nutshell, very quickly, how we use certifiED to allow institutions to easily create digital certificates. Again, it's super simple, easy to verify. So if I verify my own cert, I think this is my cert for another course that I created. You have a digital stamp or a QR code and link. No one can change my name. No one can change the course I've taken. And all the credentials I've earned are here. I can share this with my employer, or with my staff, or with my boss, and they can see that, hey, this is actually a cert that he has actually earned. And then I can view all the other credentials that he has earned also here. So if I view all credentials, so far I've only completed one, but this is again just a test. Okay, so if you want more certs, you can also do that. All right, very interesting. That is the certifiED feature on Acadesia. You don't need to be a techie to do this. Also very easy for other schools or institutions to issue your own certificates using our system. Okay, so let's go now to the question and answer portion. We have about a few minutes left. Okay, let's see. All right. Well, there's also an option here. Okay, I was asked here in the Q&A that if I go to my certificate, let me just demo it one last time here. So again, if I went to my certificate, so this is my certificate of completion, and I learned various skills. So let's say if I go to, I'll choose another certificate that I can demo. So let's say if I learn various skills here, and Miss Zarina will be my test. And let's say I look at her credentials and she let's say completed this one, business succession planning, for example. And then she has various skills. Let's say here, critical thinking. So if I go here to my cert and I click on critical thinking, so these skills, let's say they learned entrepreneurship, they learned reading comprehension, you can actually go from our certificate straight to LinkedIn, and it will show you the various jobs that need critical thinking. Okay, so again, a very powerful tool. We're viewing my own LinkedIn account, and these are actually a lot of the job opportunities available depending on the skills that you've earned by completing this course. Okay, so it's very, again, a powerful tool to lead towards possible employment or future opportunities. So a lot of your students or learners that say they completed chemistry, they completed accounting, nursing, they can actually add those. You can actually add those skills here in the certificate, and when they click, it will lead you straight to LinkedIn, so you can actually search for those kinds of jobs. Okay, so there. So very, very powerful tool we have available for all of you. Let me now go to the question and answer portion here. Okay, some questions. Okay, we have a question from Roland. What makes Academia much better digital credentials certified than Credly or actual vendor certifying body? So that's a great question. We have provided this system because one, it's also very easy to use. But on top of that, it allows your institution to issue the credentials yourselves. Okay, so it's similar to other credential providers in that you, as the academic institution, you are able to issue your own blockchain certs, and they cannot be changed, they cannot be modified without your you actually allowing so. Now, the advantage of having it with AcadAsia is we have the educator community, and we are with you to provide all these services along with the credentialing system, right? Because we've heard the feedback from our partners and our institutions and our customers, and they said that aside from the upskilling, they want to be able to have a blockchain version of the cert. If they wanted to build courses on our platform, they also wanted to have a way to digitally certify them based on their own program. So the advantage is you have access to the entire Acadesia community, 200,000 educators here, and we are able to offer this service to you. And we're also very price competitive. So you can probably just discuss. Please contact us directly so that you can discuss with us how you would like to avail of this service. Okay, so you can chat with us. You can email us directly at breakfree@acadasia.com, or just drop us a note at our contact us page, or chat with us here in our AcadAsia platform, and we'd be more than happy to discuss with you how we can offer this. Our next question is, are the courses accredited by DepEd here in the Philippines? We are in the process of that. So all of our courses available on AcadAsia today, we are in the process of being fully accredited by DepEd. We're going through the accreditation process with them. Right now, we are PRC acknowledged, and we have in future, some of our webinars will have also PRC points with the Philippines. We also have credential points from the UK also in process. So that is coming very soon. You can use these credentials, yes, to renew your CPD license. You can offer this directly to your local constituency or your Ministry of Education. If they acknowledge the certificate that you earn from our training programs, then yes, by all means, you can do so as well. Yes, as I already answered earlier, we are also in the process of being NAEP accredited. So coming soon, yes, we will definitely have NAEP accreditation. Okay. So some of the other questions here, yes, you can have it um, unlimited. So the certs don't have to be just limited to 365 days. You can set actually any length of time, and even let's say no expiration if that's something you should like to do. It's just that sometimes if you wanted to have them renew, or let's say for continuing professional development, they want them to come back and renew their skills, then it makes sense to have them come back and retake another version or an upgraded version of the course. Okay, so again, it's up to you. And yes, okay, so there's one question over here. There are how to bulk issue with various students. Okay, so I'll just do a very quick demo of doing the bulk uh, issuance. Okay, so I'll do it with one of our templates here. Uh, let's go to my templates again, and I'll use the sample template once more. So again here, test template. And let's say I wanted to award to multiple users or multiple learners. So if I click award and I go here, there's the bulk award option. Obviously, I have to fill up, let's say, certificate of attendance. I will not fill it the individual names because obviously we'll do this in bulk. Again, just for demonstration purposes, 365 days. Don't need a passing score for now. And let's say it's an 8-hour course. Skills, let's say entrepreneurship. And let's say another skill will be critical thinking. Okay, so add that to skill. And then we have a short description here. Let's say we're ready to bulk award. Then here, there's a download example. You can download the CSV file and you follow that format so you can create your list. But I have a pre-prepared list here. Let's say bulk upload. If I click on this button, it'll open up on my screen. And then I just have to upload a CSV file. So for example, I have this. I'll try to open it here. So this is an example of the CSV file. I'll try to open this here in this screen so that you can see the contents of the actual CSV file. One moment. Let's go. The name of the file is example. All right. So I have this cert. Let's see if it will open here. I cannot demo it here. Maybe I can do a screenshot of the cert just so you can see what the demo looks like. So while I'm opening this file, again, it's really just a comma delimited text file. So it's similar to an Excel sheet. It's really just a list. And then here you will be able to see the various recipients of your course, of your certificates for your course. Okay, so again, very simple. Pardon, we're just extending a bit over time, but I'll just take a screenshot of this really quickly. So it's really just a table. And then now I will share it on the screen. One moment. Okay. I'm just, oh, there. Okay, so I found you. All right, now let me share this on the screen. Okay, I have my screenshot and I'll move it up here. Okay, so it's loading. So I hope you see it now. So it's really just a table. It's really just a table or a list of the email address and the names of the people. And then you upload this to certifiED so that is what you will see in the bulk upload portion. Let me just look for my window where I actually uploaded the file here. Okay, so that is just how you upload the CSV file, and then you can award that to multiple users already. Okay, so very easy, very simple. And then that will send automatically by email. When they click on the link to that email, they will go to the certificate page and they can see their actual cert, okay, which looks like this. All right, let's look at a couple of more questions. Maybe we have time for just one last question here. Let's see. Again, let me look at my questions for now. All right. So here, my last question here, does it mean that all our students need to register in Acadesia for them to do a course? It depends, okay? So if you have your own courseware, your own programs, they can do that on their own, and then you can issue the certs separately through Acadesia. We've made it so that the certifiED platform is standalone. So you can use any existing platform you have, and you can still issue the certs from here independently. Option number 2 is if you want them to go on Acadesia, you can build the course here. I showed you in Design Ed if you want, and you can enroll them, and then you can, when the learners complete your course, then they will get the cert automatically using our blockchain service. Okay, so you have two options. Option 1, independently, your existing system, you can still use certifiED to issue your certs. And then option 2, you can have them take the course on Acadesia, a course you've made, for example, and then you can issue the certs. Comes in included, fully featured, included with the course builder and the certification system in Acadesia if you use that as the LMS. Okay, so you can do both. And we've designed it in such a way so that it's flexible for any situation that you have. All right. Okay, so that's all our questions. I hope that was enlightening for you. I hope that answered most of your queries. Again, if you would like to contact us and learn more about this, I'll have our friends post in the chat. You can email us at breakfree@acadesia.com for any of your inquiries about this program, about this solution. So please send us an email at breakfree@acadesia.com. And then we'd be happy to answer any of your queries. You can also chat with us directly if you already have an Acadesia account, or you can message us directly on our social media channels. To earn your certificate for this course, again, as a reminder, I'll go back. You go to Skillad and look for the Certified Digital Credentialing Made Easy. Enroll in this course. Okay, obviously I have edit functions because I'm one of the creators of the course. Enroll here. Complete the reflection, video, and exit survey, and you will get your course certificate for this, which you can also verify and view here from our platform. All right? So please let us know. We have a lot of questions here. Don't forget, next Wednesday, next month, on September 7th, we will have our next webinar Wednesday. So if you're interested to join us, please join us for that event. We'll be talking about very interesting tools and techniques again, a fireside chat for our latest program. For that session, I think we'll be talking about Flip Classroom and Flip as the EdTech tool. Okay, so see you guys next month, September 7. And if you're interested in certifiED, please drop us a line. Thank you very much, everyone, and see you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.